Morning guys, we're heading to a temple and pagoda, and I'm just passing the massive wind farms. You may have seen them in my vlog when I vlogged them at sunset. Watch out for these massive trucks. But this wind farm is amazing. There's like 20 massive windmills right there. And on this side is sand and beach. And like dunes, sand dunes. Anyway, we're gonna head through some rice paddies and head to this temple and check out some of this historical archaeological area here in Quy Nhon. Look at all the rice paddies there, man. Lots of rice. Number one food in Vietnam is rice. Lady and her eggs. Excellent. I saw a picture yesterday of a lady who had all her eggs on her motorbike, and she crashed into another motorbike and they splattered all over the street, and it was that hot that the road cooked them. Scrambled eggs. You can see the windmills out there from the wind farm in the distance. Some nice rice paddies. You can see at the top of that little hill there, guys, are some temple pagodas. They actually look very familiar to the ones from Cambodia. Now this area that we're in is basically the area of the Champa people. And just looking at those pagodas and temples there on that hill, it looks like they came from Cambodia, because this area is actually east of Cambodia. So, you know, I'm not the smartest man in the world, but 1 + 1 equals 2 right there, you know. So you can see them on the hill. We're gonna go and check them out and see if we can get in there. Now I know some places are closed because of the CV, so I'm not sure if we can get in, but my host said we can get in, shouldn't be a problem. If not, I'll just throw up the fly cam and get some fly cam vibes of this area. But these pagodas and temple ruins, they're actually ruins. They look very familiar to the ones I went to a few years back in Siem Reap, down there in Angkor Wat. If you've ever been to Angkor Wat, these actually look very, very similar. So that's why I'm saying that this area seems to be like that of Cambodia. Is this the area? Could be. Could be, guys. Could be. The Champa area. Guys, look what I found. An old temple. There seems to be a football field here. You can see the goals. Someone's playing football in this old temple. You can see the Champa pagodas up there on the hill. Look at this old temple. It's like a ruin. This area is a monastery. Massive monastery area. So now they're just using this, I guess, for a football field. Play football in front of the old temple. Wowzers. So that place back there is a monastery, guys. And I forgot to tell you, the other thing about this area is that this is like the Wudang mountain of China. Now, if you're not familiar with Wudang, Wudang is like the martial arts mecca of China. They have all the different sects up on Wudang mountain. Well, around this area here, the people here are totally into martial arts, and this is like the martial arts mecca of Vietnam. And I'm wondering if they actually have some oh, it's closed off, guys. It is closed off, damn it. Look at that, cannot get in. They've got a sign here because of COVID-19 that you cannot get in and see the towers, unfortunately. So let's just come under this tree because it's getting a little bit hot here. So basically this whole area is like the Champa people, and they were totally into martial arts here, and they still are, and they use the martial arts for displays in Quy Nhon city. I wouldn't mind actually checking out some of the martial art vibes, because, you know, I love the martial arts, especially the Chinese and Japanese martial arts, you know, karate, and then you've got all the different sects, you know, all the different groups that have their own, and they've even got like women sects. Sex meaning S-E-C-T-S, not the S-E-X, you dirty-minded people. So these sects or these groups, they are like clans, and so each clan has their different style of martial art. Well, here in this area, the people here, the Champa people, also have their own different martial art, and they've got all the different costumes to go with it. But just looking at some of the temple views, I mean, look at it right there. You can see just through there. The pagoda up there actually looks very familiar to that of Angkor Wat. So if, you know, this is like my own like investigation and research, and my own thinking is that these people came here about 1,000 years ago because they see the Champa actually were here between 1000 AD to 1500 AD, which is roughly about 1,000 years ago. And I would say they would have come from Cambodia, because Cambodia is just west of Vietnam, and easy just to skip over and come here and then form your own little area with your own clan and your own tribe, your own martial arts and your own culture. So it's quite unique. Anyway, I'm going to throw up the fly cam. It's a bit of a shame. We've got the sign here that we cannot go in because it's closed off because of the COVID, which sucks. But it is what it is, you know. We do have alternatives, and I'm pretty happy to bring a fly cam with me because I can check out stuff that the normal tourists cannot check out because they just have their iPhone or just have their camera. So a fly cam is a very handy tool, and especially for those that are experienced using a fly cam. And, you know, for those that are new to the fly cam industry or the fly cam vibes, I recommend to get some practice first before you do fly camming over different places, especially around these temples and these pagodas and you know, all the statues and that. You will notice in all of my fly cam vibe videos that I don't actually film directly above the head of the statues or the Buddhas, because that's disrespecting them. So you got to know all that kind of stuff. And even here, you don't film on top, directly on top of the temples or directly on top of the pagodas, because that's disrespecting the people here and their culture. Just so to give you guys a bit of a heads up. Anyway, let's throw up that fly cam. Enough talk. Let's check out some of the Bang It Champa ruin vibes here in Quy Nhon, Vietnam. We are heading to the grandparents' house of the hosts that I'm staying with in my homestay. So we're gonna go and have lunch with their grandparents. It's a bit of a ride. It's like 30 or 40 k's out from where I've been staying in the homestay, and it's kind of more inland towards Bang It. So much traffic on the road right now. It's been crazy. I think everyone's getting lunch ready and heading home to eat lunch and then have a nap. Usually that's what they do, is they have lunch then have a nap. So we're gonna go have lunch now, Vietnam styles. It's very, very hot. It's around 38 degrees right now, and you've got to wear like some kind of light jacket like that to basically stop the sun from sunburning you. I mean, I don't think it's as harsh as the one back in New Zealand, but still it's quite hot. And I think the thing about the sun here in Southeast Asia is the humidity. Humidity can be like pretty bad, 100%. So you're not getting just the heat, you're getting like, you know, the humidity, the dampness, and that's when you start really sweating. You can actually sweat under the shade here in Southeast Asia. That's how bad it gets. It's like a sauna. I guess in a way, if you want to lose weight, you come here because you naturally lose your weight because of the way in which the humidity makes you sweat. Alright guys, so we have arrived at the host grandparents' place. We're just getting all this food ready. Check out all that. We have some noodle. What is this? You can explain.
Crispy cake.
Crispy cake.
Yes.
And here prawns, fish. What is the soup? Do you know what is the soup?
This is
Pork
soup.
or beef. Okay. Chicken and vegetable or egg.
Okay. This
Maybe.
is bánh hỏi.
Bánh hỏi.
Bánh hỏi, hỏi cake.
Here.
It is some
Egg, look like egg and pork. Fish, chung cake,
yes.
and small name, mini name, looks like prawn.
Prawn with pork.
Yeah, and salad,
Pork. Yes.
pork, and many food. And today we celebrate your grandmother passing away anniversary. Yes. How many years has she passed away? How many
It's
years?
40 years.
40 years.
Yes.
Wow.
This is, she is the mother of my grandpa.
The wife of your grandpa.
Oh, the mother, my grandpa now.
Oh, so she's your great grandma.
Grandma.
Great grandma. Yeah.
Yes.
So you have a grandma and grandpa, and
Yes.
the mother of your grandpa. So your great grandma. Okay. So we are celebrating her passing away anniversary. Okay. Let's eat. That was a very good lunch. Very, very good. I'm now heading back to the homestay. I need to go and work on some vlogs back at the homestay. But it is super duper hot, about 36 degrees. Just riding through some villages on the way back. It's very dusty as well. As you can see, all the dust and the sand here. And those trucks, when the trucks go by, they kick it up, you know. But tonight, I'm just gonna chillax with the family that's hosting me and do some videos, man. I need to get some of those vlogging vibes out for you guys.